James and Sandra. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to South Africa, to Winterhoek, and on a lovely crispy morning. I know you guys are here for buffalo and waterbuck. Maybe we'll change on the waterbuck, but the buffalo is the main item. So that's what we're going to start with, because it can take any length of time. You know, it's not so easy. So last night the manager saw a buffalo that matches the description of more or less what we're looking for. Yep, and we're just trying to Richard, our tracker, he's just going to help us sort out the tracks, and perhaps we're going to get on some tracks and then just see which way they've gone. See if we can find them and have a look at them. Okay. See if he's in there, because they split and they join, they do all sorts of stuff at night. And they cover long distances. Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
So, good luck.
Yeah, we're excited.
Yep.
We're excited.
Good.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Pleasure. We couldn't do this without you guys. Yeah.
And we couldn't do this.
Yeah. Unless I say stop shooting, if they mix, because there are other ones. Shooting low through the back. Good shot. Reload. Okay, can shoot. Wait. Okay, you can shoot him again. That's him. Shoot. Well done, man.
Thank you. Thanks
Well
for
done.
the help. Can't do it without you guys.
Well, James, this was a dream of yours.
It was.
You know, it's still our first days hunting, and one always thinks, you know, you want to rather shoot on the third or the fourth day or somewhere later. I tell you what, these things, they're pretty smart. We had to go for him when we saw him. I think you made a good decision. I think I made a good decision. I'm very, very happy for you. You shot well, and you got yourself a beautiful buffalo.
Thank you.
Really beautiful.
Thank you.
Tell us on your side, your experience. I mean, we took quite a while before we got a shot off. You can just tell us your experience?
Yeah. We first spotted these. We were probably near a half mile away or more. You guys spotted them, and I was looking through the binoculars. I thought I saw one, wasn't sure. And then we got out and we started walking, and everything seemed to get louder. All the brush hitting my pants, every stick I stepped on seemed to get louder. This is not going to happen. Oh, this is not going to happen. And then all of a sudden, it seemed like I could tell you were focused in when we got behind that first group of trees. Are you focused in? Gathered us all close, said, all right. And we started moving and moving. And then you moved, made us all wait, and we moved around, and you looked, you come back and moved again. And then I started getting, oh my gosh, my heart's pounding fast. It's really, and I've got to take some deep breaths. I don't want to just get close and have my heart pounding like this. And we moved up a little bit more. And then I saw you get ready to put the sticks down. And I thought, okay, this is going to happen. This is really going to happen. I can't believe this. And I couldn't see it. I couldn't see any animal where we were standing. I couldn't see it at all. And you said, all right, look at the green, and then look just beside that. And I looked, I said, there's something different about it. And I was like, oh, I don't see it. And I looked again, and then you come over and adjusted the rifle a little bit, and I looked through the scope, and I saw the boss. Okay, all right, I see it. I see it. And then Robert started trying to make a little noise to make it get up. It was laying down because all I could see was the boss. And it just moved its head a little bit, but didn't move. And he said, well, let's try to get a little closer. And we moved up maybe 10 yards, maybe a little more. And I saw you start to put the sticks up again. I go, this is really going to happen this time. We're here. We waited and waited, and he just wasn't moving. And he said, all right, let's make a plan around what we have. Got on the sticks, and I had another opportunity for a good shot, another 20 or 30 yards out, and you could tell it was gonna end. And he went, as you said, maybe 100 yards in a half circle, but no more than 50 from where he hit him.
You did really well.
Oh, thank you.
But thanks for hunting with us here at Winterhoek. I hope you had a good experience, and we've still got a while to go.
We had a blast. Yeah, it was great. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Richard.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lord.
Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard. I did a good job.
Wow, what a hunt.
Yeah, that's
How
when.
did you find me?
That's when the hunt starts.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you have a smile on my face.
Dank je, Richard.
Hallo, Richard van Wijk. Ik werk hier bij Van der Zoek Safaris als een spoorsnijder en een drijver. Laatmiddag een zwarte wildebeest gekocht. Dus we hebben gelost en de volgende dagen gezocht. Sporen gekregen. 2-3 uur nadat ik er onder een boom. Dus ik die cliënt om weer.
Yeah, James, we're on our second day hunting. And yesterday we shot this beautiful black wildebeest. And unfortunately the shot wasn't as we wanted it to be, so we had to look for it this morning. So you can tell us a little story about your feelings about this morning.
Yeah, I was very disheartened last night. I knew we had hit it twice, and this morning got up and Sandra said, I know you're going to find it. I know you are. And I said, okay. And then we started out and tracking and went back to the original place, and I watched you and Richard back and forth and looking at the ground, and spent quite a bit of time, maybe an hour, looking at the ground. And then both of you made the decision to fan out. I then saw you focus in with your binoculars, and you'd brought us along, and then you focused in more, and then I saw you pick up a rock and throw it. And shortly after that you signaled to me, and my emotions and my excitement got bigger, and we found him and were able to harvest him underneath the tree. It was amazing. Thank you.
You did well. Thanks, Hank.
Thank you.
James, beautiful old roan. I know you wanted one. I think it can go up next to your sable. You'll have a sable and a roan, which a lot of people don't have. So you can tell us about what happened this afternoon.
All right, well, I'm going to start by telling you we didn't plan on shooting this.
Yeah.
And Sandra made the decision with me that this was an animal she thought we should have at our home. And so you made the decision, and we drove a long ways, got to see some rhino, and then we put a stalk on, and he kept getting distance on us. He'd add 100 yards, another 200, and at some point he joined up with a herd, and we made a decision to try to circumvent that, and then we found him standing there like nothing. He had left the blessed bucks, left the wildebeest, and just was standing there. And we made a quick plan and made a decision, and thank you. Thank you.
Well done.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, I've had an amazing week. The trip here was fabulous. The plane ride went well. Getting out at the airport, meeting up with John for the first time was excellent. I felt like John did a great job of preparing us for how we were going to hunt and discussing what we wanted to hunt. And it just made everything very, very easy. The first ride through the countryside in the morning was breathtaking. I didn't know what to expect here, and it exceeded my expectations. So that's the kind of my overview of the start. As we moved through the hunt, we've had 3 extremely exciting hunts and working on the 4th right now. Our first one was a Cape buffalo hunt that we stalked and stalked and stalked and got within 40 yards of a massive Duggaboy. He turned his head just a little bit, started to notice us, and stood up, and we then put another shot into him. And then we had a whole herd of Cape buffalo turn toward us and walk towards us. That was extremely exciting, and then we finished that.
Yeah.
Scary a little bit, yeah. Sandra asked if she should run, and I said, you're not gonna outrun them. There's no point in running, so that was good. We then hunted the next day a black wildebeest, and we stalked for quite a while through a lot of dense brush. Found a really beautiful one, shot at 240 yards, 260 yards, and went to track it. had to come back the next morning. The next morning, our tracker and driver, Richard, and John spent probably an hour in the area where we had thought it was, and then started to fan out, and half hour later, John found it, and so we were able to successfully get our black hartebeest. And then our third hunt was something we really hadn't planned on or even talked about, and it was a roan. Sandra and I both saw it a couple different times, and Sandra was really impressed with it, as was I.
Beautiful.
And then we made the decision we would hunt one, and went back in the afternoon, and were able to start tracking one. It was about 450 yards away, and we put a stalk on, and we spotted it again. It was now 400 yards away, but moving, and so we thought, well, this is working well. The next time we got close and spotted it, we were 600 yards away. And then next time we kept moving and moving. Next time we spotted it, it was more than that, and it had joined a herd of blessed buck, and it began to run. I went, oh, goodness. So we made a plan on maybe trying to circle and get around in front of where we thought they were going. And with John and Richard's wisdom, we got around to where it was going, and we're able to harvest that. And as the sun was going down, we were able to come up on it and find it with the help of the drone. It hadn't gone far. We had just underestimated how far out it was. And we took some really beautiful pictures of that. And now we've got one more animal that we'll be hunting. But it's been amazing. The food has been more than many best restaurants I've been at. The food has been better than that.
So that will end your day, but as James continues his hunt tomorrow, I am looking forward to a full day of relaxation with a full service spa. So after all this fun that we've had, it's nice to wrap it up with a little relaxing before we head on to our next adventure.
See, there's a big one in there. See if we can get a shot at it.